Pat, good day. Like I just told the team, I think the offense, because they were pretty good the first 12 days of camp, I think they started feeling themselves. I mean, we're the worst team in the Big 12. If you get comfortable out here, something's wrong. I mean, we're the worst team in the Big 12. So if you think you're good, something's wrong. The energy on defense right now is really, really good the last 2 days.
Do you actually believe that you're the worst team in the Big 12?
Yeah, I have my own belief, and that's that we're going to go out there every game and try to win a football game, and we should win every freaking game. That's how I feel about it. I've never taken the field where I didn't think we were going to win. In my entire career, in my entire life, I've never taken the field without the mindset that we're going to win the football game. Any other questions? Or you guys just like the energy?
Yeah, how about that energy? How about that energy here even after practice, keeping that energy up?
It's competitive. You recruit competitive people because everybody should take the mindset that if we take the field, we're going to win the football game, right? Bottom line, you take the field, you should try to win and compete at the highest level. Scratch, claw, whatever you got to do, and believe that you're going to win the football game. And I think we have competitive people on our team, right? But you still shouldn't put aside the fact that everybody thinks you suck.
How much of an asset is that team now?
Oh, it's huge. And it's not just big on game day. It's we can practice now. I mean, we went the last 12 weeks of the season, 10 weeks of the season, but we couldn't practice football. I mean, we started solid last year, not good, but we started competitive last year in most games, but the game we turned the ball over 97 times, right? But then we couldn't practice anymore. Our depth on the O-line and D-line are going to allow us to actually bang and practice football. Like we said yesterday in a meeting, you can't get good at anything without practicing it. So what makes you think football is different? If you want to be a good tackler, if you want to be a good blocker, you have to be physical, you have to be violent, and you have to practice it.
To piggyback off that, how do you feel that, I know you said that each day when the defense is looking at film or the offense, like just adjusting and coming back the next day to this point in camp, how do you feel that each side has taken what they've learned and adjusted?
Yeah, it's been a back and forth camp. It really has. It's been a good camp. Been physical, there's been good energy. Like I said, I just feel like the last few days, the defense got pissed off and the offense got comfortable. And it's good. It's good that you have to respond. So now we got to go back out tomorrow and respond. And does that mean today was a bad practice? No, today was a good practice. It really was. But we got to be more dialed into the details on offense when we come out to practice tomorrow.
Is that scrimmage going to determine a lot as far as depth chart pecking order?
Yeah. So the scrimmage Saturday is, that's like the final day that we really get to evaluate these guys in a live tackle setting, see who can actually get it done by themselves. And then we're also, as a staff, going to go through the new sideline mechanics of being able to get to the sideline, and we'll have the surfaces on the sideline to watch the prior play. So we're actually going to treat it like a game. The ones and twos will practice at the same time on both sides of the ball and rotate like a game. We'll go to the sideline. We'll break like your side of the ball is on break. We'll watch the plays. We'll go through the plays on the surface like a game. Then the next group will go up. Threes will go up. They'll get a set, right? Then the maroon and gold will get a set, and then they'll watch the plays again. So we're going to try to emulate game day as much as possible with the new surfaces, just so the first time we don't do it is on Saturday.
What are the potential drawbacks from that? Guys being distracted or focusing issues?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good learning experience for us that this is a huge tool that if we use correctly on game day, and if you see that the guy undersplit, and the undersplit means he's running some sort of crossing route, and it shows back up the first play of the game, the second play of the game, and you didn't see it on the field, and we get to come to the sideline and say, look, this is just like the clip we showed you of Wyoming versus Nevada. It's an identical look, right? Can you envision that? Here it is again that they just ran. They're going to come back to this. What's their play off of this? Remember this same play they ran later in the game in that game. It gives you a lot of tangible tools to coach off of, and then to let guys pull film off of same ases. We've talked about this. We've done this. And it's just good visuals. The negative is there's less coaching. You don't have to see it live. That was the fun part of game day, was having to see things live and seeing twist games, seeing coverages move. Now you kind of get here it is, right, in a video game setting. So you got to be able to adapt more and have more calls throughout a game now.
How do you feel the guys have adjusted, or to this point, getting more comfortable with the helmet communication?
I think that's been good. We've been doing that in every walkthrough, every scrimmage. I mean, these guys, since spring ball, I mean, every day we defend roughly 100 team plays, whether that's in a team setting, a walkthrough setting, a skelly setting. So if you really look at, if you defend 100 team plays, we're going to defend 1,500 plays in camp, then another 100 times 12 in spring ball, another 1,200 in spring ball, plus their PRPs. These guys would have defended 3,000 formations and plays, linebackers and DBs before we kick off. Right, and kudos to them and the work they're putting in the that they put in the walkthroughs in the off season, and the focus they've had in the walkthroughs that we have at night and before practice, because that's a lot of plays. You have 3,000 reps of recognizing formation, hearing communication.
Do you anticipate probably knowing who your starting quarterback will be after Saturday?
I would anticipate that.
How has Malik now? How is he a different receiver than the one you recruited a couple of years ago?
Well, stronger, way stronger. He was always played like a bully, but he was a tall little guy who ran fast, right? He plays a little bit more bully ball now because he's stronger than he was. And he's way more of a savvy player. Like, he's seen stuff. He's been in games. He's played games. So his reaction levels, he doesn't see many new things. You know, his freshman year was like corner cat, oh crap. Like, we didn't see a lot of that in high school. Now it's like, oh, corner cat. Let's do our corner cat adjustment, whatever that is, right? Or whoever I block based off of that. And it's just way more fluid to him to see the pictures.
How do you feel like the QBs did today?
Yeah, I thought it was actually a solid day, and then we threw the 2 picks at the end. Both of those came with great pressure by the D-line, right? One of them came just a miscommunication, not really on the quarterback. So one of them was on them, the other was on a communication issue, but on a new play that we just put in. So it's good for our guys to get that, make sure we're all on the same page, especially with new installs, because we're going to have new installs on game week.
How settled do you think especially
Getting more settled, but still open. I mean, we've just been inconsistent at that role throughout camp, so we got to find some consistency there. He's the most consistent of the guys. Pretty consistent. He's got that confidence about him, which a lot of freshmen don't have, which puts confidence in me to put him on the field as a freshman. When he boots it, I mean, he can kick 50-yarders that are 4.8, 4.7 hang time, and that's a sweet spot. Maybe 48-yarders, so we don't know how to kick our coverage. But it's, he's done a nice job. Yes. Very reasonable chance.